He in that put to start that new horse. His wife probably divorced.
Pulling up now, he dope pop. He ain't getting out, he in that push to start. That new Porsche is built like a horse, colors like a fork. He got a ring, I guess he ain't divorced. White probably a whore. Now she woke up, she strutting her stuff. This bitch thick as fuck. Got in the truck, kissed him on his lip. He cupping up, but now I sneak up, crouching like a tiger, like Snoop off the wire, the block on fire. So I take precautions, mask on Michael Myers. I'm on his ass, he finna be mad. He gon' beat her ass, but this what happened. I got to the door, I thought I was capping. I was lagging, cause they go to up, yelling I was cracking. I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, who? I was born to shoot, I got aim. I'm like Johnny Day when it come to chains. So I rise, hit one in his arm, hit one in his thigh. This no lie, bitches do or die. You say you gon' slide, you got some nerve. Your shit on the curb, boy, we put in work from 64th and from 65th, we not from 63rd. Bitch, we not from 63rd.
Without you all about me, get anxious. Don't act like you're so bad. Need a dog right now. Feeling like it. Comfort in my skin is all about you. All I got right now. Feeling days of resentment. Some more in my skin is all about. Staying in my shirt, new bitch on my nerves. Nigga got caught, going back on my word. So thirsty, still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, God, this sunshine, I found a way to fuck it up. Still can't cry about the shit that I can change. Just my mind, gotta get out of here. Difficult, ain't it? Can't stay. Need a dog right now. Feeling like it. Comfort in my sins, not about me. All I got right now, feeling days of resentment. Some more in my skin, it's all about. Stain on my shirt, new bitch on my nerves. Oh, nigga got caught, going back on my word. Damn, bitch, so thirsty. Still don't know my words, still stressing perfection. Let you all in my mental, got me looking too desperate. Damn, is it what you say? And how you do? All I got to say, give me all of you. Need a dog right now. Feeling like it. Comfort in my skin is all about me. All I got right now. Feeling days of resentment. Some more in my skin is all about.
Nigga, my third. These niggas so thirsty. Yo, tune in.
Who's calling that shit? Who's calling that shit? Where the fuck shine?
No sir, no sir,
No sir, no sir.
no sir, no sir.
Gotta share it, gotta share it, gotta turn it up, turn it up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up, turn me up.
Back, but I ain't got a chauffeur.
Uh-huh.
Minute for the bread, put you in a toaster.
Let's go.
Hey,
No sir.
hey, y'all look older, was the young flexer.
Flexer.
Cigar, cause my jacket checker.
Uh-huh.
Pop one pill, but it's a double decker.
Yeah.
Hey, yes, sir.
Yes.
I ain't talking schools, I'm waiting on a transfer.
Yeah.
Send a pussy boy to me, my
Share, yeah.
Put up on the block, it's hot, flaming Chester.
Yes, sir.
I just flew a bitch in from Manchester. They took me to jail, I should've smacked the rest. Stop about the car flexing like Sylvester.
Sylvester.
No, sir.
Yo.
No, sir.
No.
Bitches put up in an IA roaster.
Roaster.
Too much, told that bitch no, sir.
No.
Say I'm fucking crying on my fucking shoulder.
No.
$100 steak and I don't like the texture.
Texture.
The other day, just scratch out yesterday.
Yes, sir.
My ring money like a wrestler. Took away the good, it was a good gesture.
Yeah.
Bitch, your whip bulletproof, I'll be the tester.
Yeah.
Take that shit out like a damn semester. Walked up in the club, had to change the weather. With that bitch out, she's probably seeking shelter. They asked me
forever.
Bitch keep calling the phone, I had to send an error.
Uh-huh.
And I won't call you back, well I can't remember.
Remember.
Two bitches who number one contender. Baby, tell me what I can do to make it better. Ice got me shivering and I'm wearing a sweater. Pumping on the P's and getting G's vector. She's so put you on a shirt, yes sir. Hey, no sir. Bag 7 father, but I'm getting closer. He killed his mama for a little exposure. And he left her body where the fucking crows were. Word. Hey,
Yes, sir.
yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, 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 sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Kiki.
She be trying to smoke and every time I be
What you doing, girl?
Heart cold as heartburn. She trying to see what terms he on. I start talking out of turn. You can't give me brain, but I can't even learn. Did it while I'm driving, I can't even turn. Lawyer so good.
What you on, Kiki?
Every time he beat the case,
Do
well
you know we
done.
at, Wall?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
You know we
sir.
at, Wall?
Put you on a stretcher. This bitch 5,000, no crying on my sweater.
No sweat.
My boss is
No crying on my
So last week, my manager slapped me like 1
sweater.
hour before a meeting, asking for.
Yo, what's the word, y'all? What's the word? It's Monday, and we're at war. Who would have thought? Huh? Who would have thought Trump would have made us go to war? Y'all heard about that? Just got back in NYC. Easy. Damn. That means you was out here. We still ain't linked, my boy. Crazy work. Crazy work. You ain't think to call nobody while you was out here, my boy? Ooh, ear itches. That means somebody talking about you. When your ear itches, somebody chatting about you. That's what that means. Telling you. We at war. How y'all feel about this situation that's bombing Iran? And do you feel like we picked a side? Because wasn't it Iran and Israel beef, right? It was Iran and Israel. And it just seems like we just picked the side, huh? That's how I feel. We picked the side. Kiki, where you at, Kiki? Let me see what you doing, girl. Pull up. See what Kiki doing. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you'll never ever leave from beside me. But yeah. And I heard they tried to shoot down, what is that? USS Abraham Lincoln, one of our nuclear war carriers. Yeah, they sent some missiles at it. I don't know if it's sunk or not, but they definitely sent some missiles that way. Yeah, life is getting real. It's getting real out here. It's getting real. So we're at war. United States is in another war. And this time, I don't know. We can't say it's about oil this time. We can't say it's about oil. We can't say it's about no money. And you know that we gave, after World War II, you can look this up. We gave Israel that piece of land. They didn't have, the Jewish people at one point didn't have a country. They didn't have a country, and after World War II, the United Nations decided together that, hey, we're gonna give all the Jewish people a land to go to, and that's where Israel came in at. Like, Israel's fairly new. So I was talking to somebody too the other day, and he was saying, Farouk, matter of fact, Farouk, shout out to my boy Farouk. He was telling me that Israel's considered the old, like, or the deep state. Is that what it's called? The deep state? I think they refer to as the deep state. Meaning like, yo, they got they got say so in America, believe it or not. I'm gonna Google it right after I do this real quick. I'm about to Google it. I think it's called the deep state. Let me see. Israel, the deep state. Deep state. Let me see if I got it on here. It's chatting. Window capture 5. Boom. Let's go to Google. Where's Google at? I can't. Yes, sir. Then we're gonna put window capture 5. Boom. Window capture 5. Then we're gonna put it on Google. Okay. So Google, Israel's considered the deep state. Israel is real known as the deep state. I think that's the term he used. Let's see. Yes. Look at this. It says, yes, the term deep state is increasingly used in Israel, particularly by Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his supporters, to describe what they claim is unelected, entrenched, and left-leaning, including the police, state prosecutors working to sabotage right-wing government policies, and in some case, to topple it. So yes, it is called the deep state. I knew what's the name? I knew I heard it somewhere before. Lynn, what you doing? You on break? Get up here, sexy. Get up here. Let me see. Fucking. Yep. So it's considered the deep state. Here we go. So. Yep. So Israel's considered the deep state. Let me also Google this about Israel, because Israel and Iran is beefing right now, hard body, right? So, yo, Smooth, Israel and Iran. So, who gave the Jews Israel? The modern state of Israel was not the modern state of Israel was not given to the Jews by one entity, but rather established through a combination of international legal recognition, beginning with the British issued Balfour Declaration. Balfour was that was the president at the time of World War II, right? Declaration in 1917 and the subsequent League of Nations mandate. So that when the independence in 1948, so Israel was just we gave the League of Nations, which included which. Let me see. Hold on. Who was in the League of Nations? League of Nations leading independence in 1948 is when Jewish people got Israel. And the League of Nations. Who's in the League of Nations? That's not what I was looking for. Get out of here. League of Nations. What country IES are in the league? How the fuck you spell league? LEAG QE of Nations. All right, League of Nations, 42 founding members, speaking at 58 members in 1938. The key nations like UK, France, Italy, and Japan initially prevented war but lacked the US, which never joined. Members often joined or withdrawn. Okay, such as Germany. So what the fuck? Why do I feel like the United States gave... Why do I feel like the United States... Oh, well, I'm talking about... You know, we had war, Savage. We had war. And I'm speaking on it. Hold on, join that. If we ain't doing shit, well... I'm talking about... we at war right now. Before I get into it, you know, I'm going to get into the red pill, green pill situation. But right now, I felt like this is on my mind. Like, we're really at war right now. And I feel like we chose a side as Americans. We chose to back the Israel instead of Iran. But listen, Iran's had Does Israel got nuclear bombs? Hold on. Did the U.S. have anything to do with giving the Jews Israel? Yes, the United States played a critical role in the establishment of Israel in 1948 by being the first nation to recognize the new state and by actively supporting the UN partition plan. Although U.S. policy initiated conflict, U.S. policy was initially conflicted, at times imposing arms embargoes. So, boom. See, that's just to let you know I ain't all the way, you know what I'm saying? I be knowing what I'm talking about. So, in 1948, Israel was given to the Jews, right? So United States and other states gave Israel to the Jews. It wasn't even called Israel before that. What was Israel called before 1948? Before 1940, the land was primarily known as Mandatory Palestine. So that was the Palestinians. Crazy. Miss Cheetah Pen was good, girl. You chilling? So it was called, and that was in the Bible, you know? That's crazy. So they took Palestine and turned it to Israel, gave it to the Jewish people, and they renamed it Israel. Wow. Following the fall of Ottoman, it was historically referred to as the Holy Land, Canaan or Judea, while in Hebrew was no. Wow. So they named. How was your day? I'm about to get into the red pill, blue pill conversation, but you know we at war, Cheetah, Miss Cheetah friend. We is at war right now. So I'm just trying to do the backstory of like Israel, like why we chose Israel. And I know it ain't about nukes. Let's see if Israel got nukes. If Israel ain't got nukes, then I can see it. I got it. I can see it. Does Israel have nuclear weapons? There we go. It is a widely accepted by international experts, intelligence agency, and researchers that Israel possesses nuclear weapons. Yes, I know we at war. Not sure too why though. I haven't done enough research. Yeah, I'm doing the research now. And and from what I heard, they was like, hey, you're not allowed to have nuclear weapons. It's all about nuclear weapons. They don't care about missiles and none of that shit. They don't want them to have weapons. I mean, nuclear weapons. But before we jumped in there, Israel and Iran, they was going at it, wasn't they? Or was that Pakistan? Is it Israel and Pakistan or Israel and Iran? Did Israel and now I'm gonna put how long? How long has Iran been in conflict with Israel? Boom. Iran and Israel have been in a state of direct and indirect conflict for nearly 47 years. So, boom, that's who it was with. So, they beefing over, what was it? I think, all right, I'm gonna say they were beefing over, I started looking into it, but it's going to definitely be a deep rabbit hole. Yeah, I'm climbing down there right now. I don't think it's going to be that deep. But right now it says right here that Israel and Iran been beefing for 47 years. And I believe it's over, they've been beefing longer than I've been alive. I believe it's over, what's the holy city again? What is it called? What's the holy city name? Starts with a J. What the hell? Jerusalem. Alright. Are the Jews and the people from Iran, what they call Iranians? Iran at war over how you spell Jerusalem? That's what you got. Fucking what's the name for? Jerusalem. Jerusalem. As of March 2020, Israel and Iran are engaged in a direct, escalating war that includes missile attacks targeting Israel cities, including Jerusalem. So Jerusalem is already in Israel's hands. Iranian strikes have caused casualties and damage in Israel, with conflict significantly impacting daily life, closing airspace, and causing sirens to sound in Jerusalem. Wow. So all right. They already got Jerusalem. All right, this is what I'm saying. The United States stepped in. We sent the USS Abraham Lincoln and another war carrier out there, right? And we're bombing Iran right now. United States Navy at this moment is bombing Iran. Now, Donald Trump is not over oil. It's not over money. They said it's because they're out there on some terrorist shit, you know, terrorists, and they're trying to have a nuclear power. They're trying to have nukes. So Donald Trump was like, "Hey, y'all can't have nukes." He don't want them with nukes. You feel me? I feel him. He don't want them with nukes. So he's siding with Israel. But if we were supposed to stay out of it at one point, right? We didn't get involved. We stayed out of it. And now we deciding to bomb Iran for Israel. But Israel has nukes. I just looked it up. This is Israel has nukes. You know what? Why don't I just ask why we got involved, right? Why did the U.S. get involved with the Iran and Israel conflict? That's all we gotta do. As of March 2020, the United States alongside Israel lost, but this doesn't tell me why. Launched a major military operation against Iran, dubbed Operation Epic Fury. That doesn't tell me. That doesn't tell me why we going. Kiki. Is you on? Girl. That don't tell me why. To neutralize immediate intolerable threat, including destroying Iran's missile capabilities, destroying its navy, and preventing it from acquiring nuclear weapons. The U.S. aimed to eliminate Iran's military capacity and protect U.S. personnel from retaliatory strikes, meaning retaliation, following until that Iran was actively pursuing a nuclear breakout. That doesn't tell me why we got involved. Why? Ooh, that's crazy because Google tell us everything else, but won't tell us why. The United States direct involvement in conflict between Israel and Arab research escalation on February 28th. The U.S. cited several prime drivers for their intervention. Eliminated. Alright, so the U.S. government cited several primary drivers for the intervention. Number one, eliminating the nuclear threat. But Israel has a nuclear thing too. The central state reason for the joint U.S. The central stated reason for the joint U.S. Israel strike was to prevent Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons. Advanced enrichment. Intelligence suggests that Iran was on the brink of producing weapons grade material which the U.S. and Israel deemed an intolerable threat. Support for regional allies and regime change. Right? Is that regime? 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 How the fuck you say that? You on the dark web? Nah, I'm not on the dark web. I'm on Google. This Google right here. You don't need what you need the dark web for. You got Chat GPT and Google. So regimen. I feel I don't. I see. I don't know. I'm not pronouncing it right. I don't think. But I know what it means. Like like the power, the reigning power at the time. So regime. You know what? Because when I hear it, I'm gonna be like, damn, why didn't just say that? You know what I'm saying? But alliance with Miss Keys from Keys, few Keys. Okay. Regime. Alliance with Israel. Huh? Regimen? It's not an N.
On your regimen. You have to be on a regimen.
Regime.
Regimen. You have to stay on your regimen. Like, you got to take your pills on time. You got to stay on your regimen.
No, I don't think that's what it says.
Say it again. Because it sounded like you were saying regimen.
No, Regime. Boom. I'm about to pin it. I just spelled it. Pin it that. Regime. That's what I was saying. I think.
You said regime. I'm about to put it up on my computer.
I did. So yeah. So we picked a side. You know what somebody was telling me? Somebody was telling me that the Israel is like got their hands in the U.S. right now. Like they got a lot of say so with us behind the scenes. That's what my boy was telling me. That's how I got the deep state. He was like, they're known as the deep state. And then when I Googled it, they are known as the deep state. But they was like, yo, they got their hands in the government over here, like. So that's why we chose sides.
It's right. Yeah, look, I had to get on my computer so we can hear it. Listen.
Regime. Mm-hmm. So I said it right.
You was right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I thought you was talking about regimen. I'm like, why is he saying regime if it's regimen? She was over there trying to get it too, like regime.
And I was trying to explain it too, cause I know what it meant. I just, you know how you see a word and you just like, am I pronouncing it right?
Well, I had to look it up just to see what you was talking about. So yeah, okay, yeah, regime.
Hell yeah. So I'm feeling like, cause and then at the top of the list it says they don't want Iran with nuclear power, with nukes, but Israel already got nuclear weapons.
That's why I asked you if you was on the dark web, because when you go on the air, they tell you the truth. You know, when you get on Google and stuff like that, that's the government. The dark web, that's why they be hiring the people that they hire, because they know how to hack the systems, and a lot of them, that's why they have dark web, because you can't get into that.
Well, if I get on I ain't gonna get on the dark web on this computer. I have to get on the other computer before I get the call.
Right. That's why I say when you do get on there and do your research, then it'll tell you everything you need to know. The real facts and not the diluted. I'll just tell you what I want you to know. That's how the government goes.
Right. But I already know, cause I do watch the news. Like when I wake up in the morning and I go to the gym, like I got a gym over here. I be by myself, so I turn on the CNN, Fox Live, and I be just watching it and listening. And I've been doing this for a long time, so I already knew that Israel and Iran was already beefing, and we was staying out of it. We ain't want to get involved. And I remember one of the main thing they was beefing over a while back was Jerusalem.
Yeah.
And you know, Iran is a Muslim country, and Israel is, it's Jewish, but it's still Christian. If you wanna, they still believe in the Bible and stuff, and that's been like crusades. That's been hundreds and 200s of years of beef right there. So we stayed out of it. So we stayed out of it until February 28th when we just decided like, all right, we picking a side. And then they making it seem like this is, and one thing about it too, they making it seem on the news because they showing all the clips of people from Iran, but they're not showing the people that live in Iran. They showing people from the United States that got Iran descended, and they're like, yeah, save our people. But I'm like, yo, go to Iran and let's see what they saying, like how we did in Venezuela.
Right.
Because to me, you just bombed a city. I doubt anybody's praising y'all for just bombing them. It's not even like you evacuated them.
That is true. They did just bomb it.
They just bombed it. No heads up.
Well, they said that they bombed it because they thought that's where the
No, they did. They killed all the leaders. They killed the head. They was having a meeting. That's why they did it in a day. They got the drop on them that at this location all the like the general the supreme, they got somebody that's called the supreme leader, that's the one that rules over all Iran, and the general secretary, anybody that was in line of power was meeting in this one location. That's why they bombed it, and they eliminated like 12 people. 12. Well, they eliminated more than 12 people, but the like 12 people that had say so and power that was running shit, they all got wiped out.
Yeah.
They all got wiped out. And in my head, it's just like, all right, you wiped out and you saved the Iranians, and why is there still why y'all still going? Because the people is putting you know what I'm saying? The people they not happy with that.
Of course not. You're gonna check their people.
Yeah, it ain't like Venezuela where they was really getting like, you know, the nigga was, what's his name? It starts with an M. The nigga we pulled up and kidnapped.
Oh shit.
Malvo or some shit like that.
I think.
Morado.
Don't get me started. I'd be like,
Well, you know you know he was out there killing his people, torturing them. He was the only one that could drive nice cars. Like if you had a nice car that he wanted, you up out of it.
Oh.
Like he was doing that, so the people was happy with him. But then you know Trump took all that money and put it in his own bank account, right?
That's what Trump does. Trump does some crazy stuff.
Yeah, he done sent us over there, sent our army over there. He didn't really send an army, but he sent a team over there, did all that shit, and then didn't even put the money in the U.S. Treasury. Put that shit in his own bank account. Yeah, Trump a wild boy. And he don't care. For real, he not thinking twice about it either.
No, he's not. Like, I'm the president and I'm going to do what I want.
He ain't thinking twice about it. He's just like, hey, free money.
I'm telling you what he said. He said, I'm the president, I'm going to do what I want.
He said that?
That's he probably does say it. When he go to sleep, I'm the president. And I do what I want.
I know he talk like it because he's sitting on TV like, I heard they still want smoke. We're gonna bomb the hell out of them. Like he did as telling he did as telling the people, I'ma bomb people. Like I ain't telling you that. Yo, I hope we could come to a peaceful agreement. He just straight out, and he do a smug too, just like, we're gonna bomb them. And if, and if anybody else want problem, we gonna bomb them too.
Yep. Anybody want smoke, we got some. Just send your address. We'll be over there shortly.
I ain't gonna lie, Trump want all the smoke, but he never did no time in the military. That's the only fucked up thing about it. Like he quick to throw us in some conflict, but never like experienced it. That's just like somebody that never had a fight before and always had his big brother or somebody in the neighborhood fighting for him. He ain't gonna care about, cause he know he got people that's gonna help him.
Somebody say he hold all the secrets.
Yeah, Kiki holds all the secrets. I don't think he holding those. This is what I think. I think Trump say what the hell he want. I think he does enough. I think they sat down and was like, hey, what could I say? What can I say that's gonna get me in trouble? And I think they tell him like, don't say this, don't say this, don't. He's like, don't say those things. Yeah, all right. He say everything else. That you ask him a question, he letting it fly off the top. And then you know when he don't want to tell you because he's gonna look up like, he does that shit a lot. When he can't say certain shit, he gonna be like, and then he gonna go off topic.
I don't believe he can't say certain shit. He say what the hell he want to say.
Nah, he can't. He can't. There's certain things that presidents can't, like nuke codes, certain situations, like things that's undergoing. Yeah, he can't say a lot of shit that he know about.
Jada, clean up your room, please. It look crazy.
But
No, man,
but that man, once I knew he was wild. Once he got shot in the air, and they was trying to hold him down, and he was fighting his secret agents. He's fighting them off just so he could stand up again and put his hands up like this.
Put his hands up.
Yeah, like he got shot, and when he got shot, he turned around, and his secret agents, whatever them next special agents, they tackled him on the floor. He's fighting them. He wrestling them on the floor to get up so he could get back up. And they're trying to hold him down, like, keep your head down. And he's like, no, like trying to put his head back up. And then when he finally got up off the floor, he put his hands up, like, and they're still trying to pull him down by this tie and shit. Like, yo, what the fuck you doing? Get down. So when I saw that, I was like, nah, he's a bug out.
Making their job harder.
Right. But what if they took a second shot?
Right, trying to get one of your agents killed. No.
He don't care though.
Like that guy they got killed on TV.
He don't care. Then they try to take him out on the golf course. They been was trying to take that man out.
They took that other one out though. Wasn't that his friend?
Oh, the nigga at the college? Yeah, I you know what? I think not in the near future. No, in the near future, he was gonna be next to run for president.
Yeah, they were saying that.
Maybe not the he probably would have been two presidents after between him, and he was about to be up next, and he's gonna be worse than Trump. You see how he was talking on them college campuses? He was talking crazy.
As soon as they heard that talk about gun violence, he was out of there.
Yeah.
Out of there. He was like, oh, gun violence, oh. And you think it's only related to gangs, so what about now?
Them niggas got him clean up out of here.
Right in his jugular. I ain't never seen nothing like that. It's called.
I don't think
TV, that was real life. I thought it was a movie.
What?
Y'all pranking us?
That's it, and that was crazy. I wasn't watching it live, but when I heard about it the next day, and they kept playing it back to back to back on the news, and they was showing a nigga get hit. You seen him jerk, all that shit. I was like, what the fuck? You seen the people up there taking souvenirs with his blood on it and shit like that. Them niggas.
There was too many people watching it. I was looking at it. I was watching the actual live. When I seen that, I said, wow, this is great. This is real life.
Yeah, because he was going campus to campus doing that shit. So he was getting recognized. Like, people was not. He was like a little trending topic for a little while. He was going there pissing the school. Like, he was just doing mad hypotheticals. Like, he'll let the students ask him a question and piss them off. Nah, he was on some bullshit. Niggas, this world is crazy. And now we at war.
Yeah.
And now we have fucking war. And I don't think nobody really like understands the significance of that. Or maybe because they missiles can't reach over here.
How can I help you? You're trying to help me? Okay. What you want to help me with?
I guess because But I think Russia is in league. I think Russia is
No, thank you. I'm listening.
I think Russia's allied with Iran, ain't they?
Mm,
I'm about to see right now because we're allied with Israel. Is
clean up.
Russia?
Clean it
Hold on,
up,
what is this?
please. Are you hungry? Are you hungry again?
Of course, she a kid. They always hungry.
She just said it. I just gave her some spaghetti. It's like, Mom, I'm hungry.
She wants
And
some. She be eating. She eat Takis.
no. Mm-mm.
Damn, my kid do. They kill them shit.
Oh my God,
Oh,
he's
what?
in my keys.
Mm-hmm.
I did not give her that.
Iran.
It ain't good for the kids to eat that. That's why I'm giving it to her.
Why?
Because of the ingredients that are in it.
Are you sure? Allies. That's what I want to say.
You said, am I sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not healthy. It's not healthy. Look at the ingredients.
Stop
It's
giving the
trash.
babies talks. Stop giving them babies. Talks. I think she meant Takis.
Oh, yeah, she meant Takis.
It's not safe for their stomach. It's not safe for the stomach for them.
Mm-hmm. I don't give my baby that at all. My mom is an herbalist. My mom and my grandmother are herbalists, so we ain't doing none of that.
It said Russia and Iran have developed a deep strategic partnership driven by mutual opposition to the Western influence. Mm-hmm.
He said, mm-hmm.
Is Russia still going to war with Ukraine right now? Or is that over with?
But they are going to war?
I'm asking, is they still, because we haven't been hearing nothing about Russia and Ukraine for a little while now.
They could be. You never know. They always try to do some secretive stuff. I'm like, keep your eyes open. That right now.
It says Russia supplies them with their weapons though.
You said what?
Russia supplies Iran with their weapons, drones, missiles.
Well, what I do know is that Russia's, I think it's Russia for Asia. There's one of their missile is bigger than ours.
China.
Oh yeah, there it is. Yep, China.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, their missile bigger than ours. So I was like, I don't want no smoke with that.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Before we go into another like full on war, I think that they gonna try to knock Trump off. They're gonna try to before we go to war with China and Russia. But I think Trump already know that. That's why he got ICE running around here because he think there's like sleeper cells in America right now. I feel like he do. I feel like he believe it and he trying to weed them out. Like fuck it, since we don't know who's who, get everybody that's illegal out of here.
He might be on to something. He might be right.
Yeah, I feel like it. If we ain't got no background on you, we don't know who you are, where you came from, get up out of here. And come back the right way. And if you gotta go through ICE, you can't come back.
Mm-hmm.
That's how he on it. When did he get reelected again? How many more years he got?
I didn't vote for that man. I ain't gonna lie.
You wasn't voting?
I did. I ain't vote for him.
So when did you vote? Like 2 years ago?
Yeah, that's him. Because he won, I said, fuck it, I don't care. I don't care no more.
I think it was 2 years. I saw he got 2 more years of fuckery.
But he can't go again.
Nah, he only could get 2 terms, but the way he moving like ISIS his personal army.
Yeah, talking about something. Let's go again for another term. I said, what does he think he is?
He gonna be the first president to do 3 terms.
Oh, listen, I don't even want to hear it because no, there's no way.
You don't think so? You don't think he'll try it?
Of course he will try, but he ain't gonna win. It's not the law.
Man, when did the law got anything to do with Trump? Trump was indicted 34 counts of felony charges and still won president. It's still president.
I know. I just be saying it because it sounds good. Every time I think of it, I'm like, yeah.
You know, Trump and then right now he's going after the head of the federal bureau. He trying to get him locked up. He launched an internal investigation on the main nigga in the feds of the feds, just because they got him indicted. So now he launching an investigation on him.
Yeah, because he crazy.
That nigga Trump is crazy, and he don't.
Like, that's just like saying, you know how they be like, you don't want to go, like, you don't want to have beef with it. You don't want to have beef with Trump. Why? Why is he like that?
I don't know why he's like that.
Like, that's what you don't want to have beef with. It's like, you could think you're going hot, but he going to hell. He is taking you there. He gonna make sure you go to jail.
Then the girl that got him indicted on New York, that got him indicted in New York, soon as he went in the office, she was not. Like, she was like, oh, hell nah. Everybody that rubbed him wrong end up getting locked up or some shit happening to him.
Yeah, that or they got killed.
And he don't care. He do not care.
No, he could be like, whichever the easiest way is. At the end of the day.
Okay, you want to answer some questions now?
Yeah, I answered some questions.
All right, is being bored a good reason to leave a relationship?
Being bored?
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's not a good reason to leave?
No.
So if you're bored, hold on. All right, in a relationship, I just want to be happy, okay? So if I'm bored, how could I be happy?
You bored because of stuff. You're not bored because of your relationship. Because you just said you want to be happy. So you're not happy with yourself?
No. What are you talking about?
In the relationship. Do you bring your own happiness?
If I was in a relationship, right? I'm just gonna let me just elaborate this way. This is how I only know how to. It's how it's coming to me. If I was not in a relationship, I would be doing fun stuff like always out with the guys at a club or something. You know what I'm saying? Doing single shit that's gonna make me have fun, right? But if I'm in a relationship and I'm like, all right, I can't do certain shit like go to the strip club no more. Maybe I was having fun there. I can't do shit like every night every Tuesday me and the guys hang out at this bar, we drink, get fucked up, have a good time. Can't do all that kind of stuff no more because I got a lady now. But now with my lady, it's just like even when we go out, she's just I'm bored. Like maybe it was exciting at one point, like but I got bored, so I stay.
So at one point in time it was cool, and now it's not. So now you just got to figure out a different way to spice up the relationship. Yeah, I think you stay. You just figure out different ways to spice it up.
So what about a woman? Like, how would she not be bored anymore?
She got to figure it out too. How to spice up the relationship. because you have your dull moments. But if you really love that person and you want to be with that person for the rest of your life or whatever, then you do what you need to do. You make it better. Explore different things.
So you want to be, but this is what I'm saying, right? If I'm with somebody I'm fucking with like that and I like them like that, I shouldn't be getting bored.
How do you feel like you shouldn't get bored? I just
Because
said
I
you
be
won't
I
fall
I
apart.
would just want to be around them, like looking at them. If it's somebody you want, just looking at them wouldn't be boring.
Yeah, looking at them shouldn't be boring. Like if you no longer attracted to them, that's more than boring. Like, cause you said looking at them don't make you happy. Like you're not happy about
Or
looking
if I'm
at them.
just sitting there and I'm just like, yo, I'm bored. Like, what the fuck? I need to get up out this house.
Right, you just need to get out of the house. They should understand that. So y'all should be able to come to a compromise of being able to do something. Doesn't necessarily mean you gotta spend money. But I feel like relationship does have its boring moments. That's just part of being an adult.
Yeah, I mean, it could go. It's go either way. I feel like boredom isn't a reason to leave, though. I was just trying to, you know, give you the other side of the coin. But me personally, boredom is not a reason to leave, but it is a reason that's just a sign that shit is going out the window, though, to me.
Yeah,
Like
it
I
could be a
wouldn't
sign
leave
of
out the
that too.
window. I wouldn't leave right away, but I just know that that's just like the first step on this ain't working. If we can't get
Taking a
past the
mental note.
boredom, yeah.
You should like, let me just take this mental note that
No, but I would talk about it though. I'd be like, yo, I would. It would. That's a light conversation though. You just be like, let's do something. But then what if she's like,
yeah,
no, I don't want to do that. Let's go bowling. Nah, I don't want to do that. Then you just
right.
sit.
But
When
you
I
know
sit
what?
back and be like, look, I'm bored, shorty. Like, if she don't want to fix it, then it's like I gotta ghost you because I'm not the type that's just gonna sit in your face and be like, hey, this ain't working. And I'm looking dead in your face because you girls are liable to deck me
You said that last time.
because they are. Girls be thinking they so angels. Like not all girls. That yeah, get out of here. When y'all girls is in y'all feeling, y'all it ain't no telling what y'all gonna do. And I've learned. This is experience.
Yeah.
This is
Like
experience
that's
calling. When a girl think you playing in their face, they liable to.
not what you think. It's either you gotta have facts. Like me, I gotta have facts. I wanna find out. So once I find out and it's a fact, then yeah. I'm on
Facts
it.
don't matter with girls. What are you talking about?
I
Sit,
need facts.
what?
You said with girls. Okay, so
Oh, you talking about? Well, girls is heartless. Girls could break it up. Girls could sit in the nigga face and be like, "You ain't cutting it," and they heartless. Y'all girls is heartless with niggas, but a nigga be having like, don't want to see you cry, don't want to get punched out because you liable to try to hit us when we say the wrong thing. So we rather just ghost out. We rather just fall back slowly, like. Girls are bold. They be right in your face with it, like, yo, nigga, you can't fuck. Like, what? Damn. I didn't just sit here and eat food with you and told you your pussy wide.
yeah, that's different. You know, New York is different though.
Nah, girl.
Some people care about feelings.
Nah, no. Girls is wild, man. I
Some
got some
people
stories
like
about women, man. I got some stories.
I can tell.
And this is the thing though, cause it be all it be all types of like, all right, y'all all not the same, but
Right.
y'all all the same.
I don't know. All the same that we all not. Make up your
Yeah,
mind.
you said make it make sense,
Yeah.
meaning that y'all got different personalities, like different things that tick you off, but y'all all the same in if something ticks you off, how you act. Like what? Like me going to the club may not make you mad or upset. Me going to the club might make another girl upset, but not you. Me doing something and not you not y'all different in that ways. Like what ticks you off, y'all got different levels, different things tick y'all off. But if you feel hurt, all girls, if you feel hurt, y'all do things to make the guy feel just as hurt. Whether meaning like you may not bust out his window, but you may cut up his favorite pair of sneakers. All right. You may not cut up his favorite pair of sneakers, but you might break his PlayStation. You may not. What I'm saying, you know what I'm saying though, or do you? You don't understand. So you never did nothing to a guy where you was like, oh he gonna be mad, but fuck him, I'm mad, so I don't care if he mad.
Me doing something to a guy is me actually physically doing something to the guy. I'm not doing nothing to his stuff.
So you a man beater.
It's whatever you done to me.
I mean, he ain't beat you. He just made you mad. So what you gonna hit him for?
At the end of the day, if you out there doing stuff that could jeopardize people's health and stuff like that, you get what you get.
I'm talking about you in a relationship. He go to North Carolina, and you called him, but he ain't call you back in 2 days.
Then he cheating.
He ain't cheating, but you gonna think that off rip.
I know he cheating. You ain't come to me in 2 days. That's a known fact. 2 days is wild. There ain't no way around it.
What are you talking about? This ain't even happened to you. How you know he cheating?
I know for a fact.
What if his phone broke? What if his phone broke and he didn't have the money to fix it?
His phone broke and he ain't got the money to fix it. Then his family members got my number to call me to fix the phone.
That's why they called you in 2 days. He finally got his family member to call you.
He should know my number.
Who knows what the fuck? Yo, you dragging it right now. He should know your number. Nobody knows nobody's number by heart right now. If I didn't have nobody knows nobody's number by heart.
Nah, that's wild.
Who number you know by heart?
I know mine.
I know my number too, but what I'm saying to you is you know you don't.
I know numbers by heart. I do. I know a few of them.
What, your grandmother and your mom's who shit ain't changed since you was in fucking middle school?
I know more than that. That's just me. That's based off of how you were raised. Like, I'm an Army brat, so you guys know numbers.
My mom was in the Army too. That's thing. Once you could fucking log numbers in the phone is like, when I'm looking at you calling, I'm seeing your name. I'm not even seeing the number. I can see if I saw a number and I keep seeing it, then I'd be like, oh, I know this number. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not. I put your number in my phone one time and all I see is your name next. Sometimes it's a picture that come with it. It depends on if you set your number up or not. Hey. What's up? How are you? Shout out to Twitch. Twitch. Shout out. How are you today? How are you? How do you feel today? I'm good. That's good, Angela. So, I'm talking about we over here. My little guest she topped out on IG, but I'm talking. I was just talking about. When do is being bored a reason to leave your relationship? How's your streaming going so far? I mean, it's going good. I'm enjoying it. That counts for something. I'm enjoying the streaming. I'm doing my little thing, you know what I mean? Building my little. I'm up to like what 42 people watching. I'm enjoying it. That's all that matters. I hope to blow though. I want to go up. I want to go up. You going what? You gonna try to help me go up? Shot. Boom. Let me see if that went up there. That's nice. I followed you. Good. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow. Get your friends to follow me too. I just be in here. I just be up here chatting. Sometimes I play a little Call of Duty. Sometimes I take you out to the club with me, pop some bottles. Hey. I went to the club what was it, last week? That was fun. So what's up, Angela? You want to answer some question? If you don't mind, may I ask where you from? Well, I'm from Brooklyn, but I stay in Atlanta now. Where you from, Angela? Where you from? Oh, cool. Where you from, Angela? Do you want to answer some questions for me? Where my people's at on this one? 1, 2. From Virginia. I was just talking to a girl from Virginia the other day. She was on my live. She's crazy. My homegirl sister. She dope though. I fuck with her. She's still crazy. So I'll be asking relationship questions. I suggest added some fun. What it says. Chat. I suggest adding some fun and attractive content to your channel to get viewers interacted in your shit. What do you mean by fun, attractive stuff? Like, what do you mean by that? Can I get like a suggestion? I'm open to suggestions. Like, get some more lights or something. What you think I should do? Like having a good logo, banner, overlay, or some animations, it really makes. Well, I do got I got a logo. Let me put my logo up there for you. I got a logo now. There got a logo. I got a logo now. I be having my little. How you like that logo? I got some animations though. I got a lot of stuff, but I be thinking it be cluttering my little setup. No permissions given. So yeah, I don't be knowing where to be putting it. I make stuff like that, and I'll be happy to show you what I've done and some of my ideas. Yeah, you could do that. Send it to me, but yeah, I got a logo. I got animation logos, all that. I got a whole what's that? Where the screen could be right here. Let me see. I done did the overlays. Where's the... Boom. So the chat go right here below me. Hold up. Chat down here. That's the screen. You know, control the screen. So stuff like I mean I be on it. I be on it. It's just that I don't be knowing in particular when to use this stuff. Like that's the thing. Hold on, let me put it on this one too. Like I don't know in particular when to use this stuff. Like when would I be using this? For a reaction? Is it like a reaction? What? Maybe? Can you please drop your Discord and chat? I can drop my Discord and chat. What's my Discord? My Discord is Tavicolabk. Yo, Taylor Moon. Terry. Hold on. Discord and chat. Let me reply to this. This. Discord is Tavicolabk. Yeah, I dropped it in the chat for you. I dropped it in the chat, the blood clot chat. You know what? Let's just go here with it. And then we're gonna look up Iran. Damn, that's not how you spell Iran. Iran. Search. Nah, this shit look fire though. Chat down here. So when I want to look things up, this is a good scene right here.
Oh my God.
This is a good scene. I like it. Please accept my request on Discord. What do you get? All right, I accepted it, Angelica. I guess you want to send me a link to where I can find your stuff at.
So before we begin this important ceremony, and there's no ceremony that can be.
At Georgia Power, we're proud to power the people who power our state. From the home to the office and everywhere in between, we're here for you.
So before we begin this important ceremony, and there's no ceremony that can be much more important than this, let me provide a brief update on Operation Epic Fury. Today, the United States military continues to carry out large-scale combat operations in Iran to eliminate the grave threats posed to America by this terrible terrorist regime. Following our obliteration of Iran's nuclear program in Operation Midnight Hammer a short while ago, we warned Iran not to make any attempt to rebuild at a different location because they were unable to use the ones that we so powerfully blew up.
Not care.
But they ignored those warnings and refused to cease their pursuit of nuclear weapons. In addition, the regime's conventional ballistic missile program was growing rapidly and dramatically, and this posed a very clear, colossal threat to America and our forces stationed overseas. The regime already had missiles capable of hitting Europe and our bases, both local and overseas, and would soon have had missiles capable of reaching our beautiful America. The purpose of this fast-growing missile program was to shield their nuclear weapon development and make it extraordinarily difficult for anyone to stop them from making these highly forbidden by us nuclear weapons. We were the ones that were complaining. We were the ones that wanted it stopped, but everybody was behind us. They just...
All right. Let's see this. Let me. I never asked YouTube shit like this before, but let me see. Why? Are women? It's how you spell women. Women. Why are women? Come on, y'all see me press M E N space self I could have swore I put S as selfish. Yo, I could swear. What? If I move too fast. Okay, I see. I don't even know if that's how you spell selfish, but let's go. Cam Newton and Steve Smith talk strength on the earth. The most selfish women on the earth. Why are women so selfish and self-absorbed? Let's see what she got to say.
Hello, my beautiful rock stars. So I think women are raised to not distinctly assess themselves as partners. Think about it. You have the happy wife, happy life motto, or our mere presence is the gift. Even women getting triggered by the question of what do you bring to the table? It's just a lot of lack of self-awareness and assessment of who you are as a partner and what value you bring to a relationship. And why actually a man is benefiting from being with you. Like, what do you do to add happiness to his life? When do you treat him? When do you listen? When do you respect his space? When do you consider him? Just ask yourself these questions, ladies. Hello, my beautiful rock
That don't tell me
stars.
why women
So I
talk
think
this.
women are raised to not.
Let's go.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Mental Groove. Today we got another straight up Kevin Samuels moment that's got people split down the middle. Before we press play, make sure to like the video, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned. My full reaction is coming right after the clip. Let's get into it.
Hello, how are you?
I need women to know that you're not
Kevin
limited
Samuels is
to
a goat
anything
with this
other
relationship. I ain't
than
gonna
living
lie,
your
he's a
life
pack.
openly
He's a
and honestly.
pioneer of
Ask your
this.
healthcare provider if Big Tarvey is right for you, and visit BigTarvey.com to view the important facts, including important warnings.
Kevin Samuels, before there was Fresh and Fit and all that, there was Kevin Samuels.
I'm good.
Were
How
you
you
expecting to get
doing?
on?
No, but
Oh,
let's
that's all
go.
right.
What's up?
That's all right. It's
Nah, I
okay.
ain't
How you
gonna
doing?
lie. I don't want to see a clip. I'm gonna look up. We gonna do Kevin Samuels tonight. Claire. K-E. K-E. There we go. Kevin Samuels, the GOAT. The GOAT. The GOAT.
Those things were called collarbones. All right. Those things were called collarbones. All right. So here's how we're going to do this.
So I need to.
If you get on, you must be on the camera. You must be visible at all times. I'm not playing any games. Don't even try to worry about jumping on here. You know,
Gotta
if you
be
try to do that
visible.
silly stuff, you'll just waste your time. So to the people in the Zoom room, let's get it. Boop, 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 boop. I can't see you. What's your name in the call?
You trying to pipe this? That's how I'm trying to pipe my IG and kicking all y'all.
Wave. Hi, Patience. Wave. What is that? Okay. Do this real quick. Hello.
Hello.
How old are you?
I'm 35.
All right. How many children do you have?
I have 2, 16
All
and
right.
13.
So what did I get wrong?
Where'd you go wrong? I'm listening. I don't really. I don't know. I'm listening. I'm just taking it all in. I don't think you said anything wrong that I can't take into like consideration or think about later on.
Well, the question is, do you want to be married?
Yeah, I do.
How many? And you got 2 kids?
Right.
How old is your oldest?
16.
How old is your youngest?
13.
Then why should somebody want to marry you with 2 kids?
This nigga's a dog.
That's the question I'm ultimately asking to all your single mothers.
Kids?
Why should a single man with no kids want to marry you?
Yeah.
Why should they?
A single man with no kids?
Nope.
That's rare.
What do you mean it's rare? 51% of black men are single and childless. 51% of black men are single and childless.
Most of the men I know have kids.
51% of black men are single and childless.
I haven't
51%.
51% of black men are single and childless.
Right.
I'm not going to stop that because every time I say that, you guys want to go back to this. Well, I haven't seen that. That's not black men's fault. 51%, more than half, are single and childless.
Right.
So why should a single childless man want to marry a woman with children or marry you?
I don't think when I get married, he's gonna be childless.
Okay.
Yo.
Well, Why should a man with kids want to? Okay, how about it can go the other way too? Why should a man with kids want to marry you when you got your kids? They already got theirs.
I don't know, just growing up, being around a bunch of my grandma had a lot of kids with my grandfather, so I watched them raise them. And
That's not telling me anything. That's not saying anything.
No.
See, what I'm hearing, ma'am, is you ain't thought about this. You say you want to be married, but have you thought about why a man should marry you?
I mean, that's why I'm not married now, because I don't think my mind is right for it right now. But I know I want to get married in the future, so I'm working on things.
Well, why do you want to get married in the future? Why do you want to be married?
Why do I want to be married? I mean, could I say out of love? Is that too cliche?
In my opinion, that's rather romantic and juvenile. I mean, you're a 35-year-old woman with 2 kids.
Right.
You already got 2 kids. There ain't no magic left in this. What can a man marry you get that's new? See, that's the problem. When y'all already have kids and you do all this stuff, there's nothing new with you. Men want to see their work appreciated. And, I thank you for being honest, but if you don't think about making yourself a wife, the likelihood of being married is negligible. I mean, at 35...
So what are the characteristics of a wife?
I can't get into all that right now, man, but here's the reality. At 35, I hope you ladies start taking life more seriously, because y'all don't have... I mean, it's like y'all are wasting time that you don't have. But I'm gonna move on to the next one. I don't know, man. It's not. You got to put some thought into this. And why is that important? It's important, man, because if women don't see what's starting to happen more is women are being told that they just got to show up.
I ain't gonna lie, Kevin Samuels was a heartless motherfucker. That's a heartless guy right there. How I just looked up and showed you. He said, I just heard, I ain't got time for this. And clipped her. I don't got that type of... I can't. I'll just be like, all right, you're getting off now. He just like, I ain't got time for this clip.
They just got to show up. They just got to be. All right. Galaxy 820. You need to hold the phone steady. Sean, whatever your name is, you're about to get bounced because I can't see you. Hold on. Going to the Zoom call. Hello, Grace. Ready? Unmute yourself, please. Hello? Yes, how old are you?
I am 33.
All right, so what did I get wrong?
I totally agree with everything you say, all of your content. I will challenge this, though. I will challenge you to say that perhaps you aren't saying everything, because if you do, you'll be demonized for it. And I'm saying that to say that as a single mother, and I'm a single mother of 2 children, but I feel like we technically have a home court advantage.
I'm not saying everything. Is that what you're saying?
I believe you're not saying everything, because as a single mother, we have a home court advantage, meaning that we should be learning. We should be learning patience. We should be learning how to cultivate a great household for our children. We already should come equipped with everything that we need. So I feel like we should technically have an advantage. That
then why don't
a woman that is single does not? I mean, that is single with no children technically does not have.
I agree. So why don't more women with children have your mindset, or have what you're talking about, or even have your mindset?
I feel like, as I've learned, it's more like the behavior will stop when it no longer serves you. And I feel that they will stop that behavior once it no longer serves them. I feel like saying that
Okay.
you're
Okay. Let me. I like to keep things tight. You have 2 children.
I do.
Have you been married?
No.
Why aren't you married?
I'm not married because I have not chosen to be married in my lifetime. However, marriage is something that I know for a fact that I could.
What do you
I
mean
could
you
be
haven't
married.
What do you mean you haven't chosen to be married?
I haven't chosen to be married because it was not something that I was interested in for quite a while.
Has somebody proposed to you?
Yes.
How many times have you been engaged? Have you been engaged?
Yes, I've been engaged once.
To the person who you have your children?
No.
Vibes. None of that toxic shit. Oh.
Okay. Was it after you had your children?
This was after I had my first child.
So your children are by different fathers?
Yes, my children are 16 and 4. So they are by 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Yes,
whoa, whoa,
12-year
whoa.
difference.
So, see, so I'm going to push back on you.
Go ahead.
You're saying that what women need to do, but as a woman who came in saying the kind of things you're saying, the women are going to say, then why can't you get it together?
Women will more than likely say that. However, I don't feel that I don't necessarily have it together. I feel that I'm at a point where I've been healing myself.
Do you have a son? Do you have a son?
I have
Do you have
2 sons.
Are they involved with their fathers?
My youngest is involved with his father, yes.
But the oldest isn't?
But the oldest is not, which is none of my doing. I try to foster that relationship, and
So I got to ask the elephant in the room.
Go ahead.
If you say marriage is nothing you've ever been interested in, then why are you a mother twice?
That's a very good question.
And yeah, it is, and that's what the question guys want me to ask. Because y'all come in here capping. I'm this and I'm that, and I'm not choosing to be married. I'm like, well, then, but you chose to bring 2 lives into the world without choosing to not be married, knowing that puts children at a statistical disadvantage, and y'all proudly do this shit.
So what I will say is, my first child I had at an earlier age. My last child that I had, who was 4, that relationship ended abruptly in an assault. So that was
in an assault
of me, where I almost lost my child. So that's why the relationship ended.
All right, but you weren't married before any of this.
No.
So even if we give you the first kid was young, you waited 12 more years and then you did the same thing unmarried. Why?
I did not want to be married. I really did not.
Why? Please help us make sense of this, because I can't understand. Men don't understand why y'all choose to be single mothers.
I'm very big on self-responsibility and accountability. So I would want to say that it was based on the way that I was brought up, but I will not use that excuse. I will actually say that that was not my mindset at that time, because I just thought that we can have a great relationship, have a child, and then all of
Did you go to college?
I did.
Did you graduate?
I did.
Ma'am, this is backwards as all get out and go. We try to make sense out of chaos. A college-educated Black woman is sitting here saying that I didn't want to get married, and men just really don't understand. Y'all say this stuff like it's supposed to make sense, and just because y'all use a bunch of words.
Okay, so what I'll just honestly say to you is that at that time, I was not in a space where I had been cultivating myself, working on myself.
Then why make a baby?
Right.
Very
You can
great
have
question.
sex. You can have sex, but why the baby?
At that time, to just be honest with you, the person that I was dealing with, which is my child's father, he was really, really great. And
He wasn't your husband. These are just words. You know how babies are made. You were 27 years.
But I did want to have a child.
Why?
I wanted to have a child with him.
You did this purposely.
I'm just being told it. Yes,
I know, and we're trying.
Yes,
and
I
okay,
went to him
so
and asked him if we could have a child,
if you want to get married in the future, you're looking for a stepfather who's going to accept that you were a young mother and then you chose to have a child purposefully. See, this is why the reason your relationships don't work out don't matter to men. This is why, because it's like, well, you've chosen this path, and if somebody comes along, they gotta. Okay, I
wouldn't say that my relationships. I would not say that my relationships don't. Let me change that first. I wouldn't say that I am in question as to, oh my gosh, why don't these relationships work out? Or oh my gosh,
why don't they work out?
This particular caliber.
Why don't they work out?
I would say that they don't work out because oftentimes I don't want them to progress.
Why?
I just really don't.
Why?
He's saying you're the problem?
I would say more than likely just, what would I say that I would not, why they do not work out? If I could just give you just a straight answer.
Yes.
Because it's my doing.
You see, this is the typical girls though. This is the typical girl right here. Asking, and there's been plenty of times on my little podcast I ask questions, and girls just don't know how to answer it, or they be like, "Oh, because it's typical." This is OG Kevin Samuels.
It's my doing. I have found things, and it may be like a self-sabotage type of situation.
Have you had therapy?
I have been through therapy, and I am currently in therapy. I am currently working on myself. I've done a lot of work on myself that I had not done 4 years ago. I've done a lot of work that I had not done 4 years ago.
All right. So this is why it's hard for women to listen to women like you talk. You come in talking like what women should do and should do this and should do that. And I hear your spirit, but then we start getting into the selfishness of living your situation, and it totally undercuts everything you're saying. And it makes no sense to men. So do you think that there will be a point in the future where you will ever be a suitable candidate to be a wife of a man of value? He doesn't have to be high value, just a productive, competitive man.
Absolutely. I definitely feel that just alone, all the work that I've done on myself, all the work I've done on myself, all of the work that I've done with my children, to build my children up, to create a home, to create a lifestyle. I feel that I definitely have a lot to offer, and
What do you have to offer to a man? What do you have to offer?
I have quite a bit. I'm kind. I'm very conscious. I take responsibility.
Whoa. I challenge that one, man. I don't think you do.
Tell me how.
Go listen to your call.
Yo, it's a retard, he's out of pocket for that one.
You don't need to let him not come in talking about what women should do. Stick to yourself, because it's the only thing you can really talk about. I'm really trying to understand, and I'm going to look in the comments. I see everybody in the comment section. I see everybody in the call queue, and we're going to get there. But I'm really trying to understand, and I'm going to look at some of the ladies. Did anybody understand? I'm trying to understand why I don't think women really get that level of selfishness is unattractive. And the answer is women like her can go make babies because there's no consequence. There's no public shame. There's no nothing. She can go have children and then think that she can still be ready for a man who's out here doing what he needs to do. And that's what my critics and detractors need to understand. The women y'all are asking men to go marry are incredibly selfish. For the most part, they are usually very selfish.
And guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thanks for watching. More respect on the legend Kevin Samuels. May his soul rest in peace. And guys, I think his content was fantastic and it's still fantastic. And the only thing we can do to keep these videos alive or help spread the content, because like it or not, on a daily basis, if I'm watching the comment section of these videos, you realize that people are discovering him. You know, now there are some people that are still discovering him and all those things. So this is why we need to keep spreading his message out there so that the message wouldn't die. That's one thing we gotta make sure we're doing, and that's what we're doing. So I think we're doing fantastic with helping to preserve, you know, his legacy and making sure that it will stay alive forever. But talking about this lady and the last statement Kevin Samuels made, in as much as you want to disagree with Kevin Samuels all the time, I'm talking about the females right now, black women in particular, in as much as you want to disagree with Kevin Samuels, I don't think that you disagree with him saying these women are incredible selfish, especially when you have paid attention to the last lady and the conversation. This lady is almost to me like she neglected herself. And now she's convincing herself to believe that she's still the shit and she should worth more than a woman that haven't reproduced with any man. She's convincing herself to believe that a woman that have reproduced have home court advantage. I mean, make this make sense. It might be the case, but when men are looking for wives, the first thing that kind of be a red flag to them is you've reproduced with another man. So regardless, and saying that you have home court advantage, it's just the man have to take you on to discover that, right? But if you're a man coming into this situation, the first thing you see first is the case. And that alone is a red flag, it's a turn off for most men, especially men that are high value tend to be making something out of themselves. These things, no. Not just men that are making something out of themselves. Men in general, they don't want these things. But we tend to always pivot the conversation around these type of guys, high value guys, because of the fact that they are the kind of men that can really get the women that they honestly want. They have the options available to them, so they can choose and pick which one they want. And we're just saying they don't tend to want women that have reproduced with other men already. Though this lady is trying hard, so hard
Who is
to...
this talking?
Simpler stores. Get in and out quick. It's an Aldi thing.
This is the 1,400 hours a year you waste on your phone. With Purdue Global, you can turn that time into a degree. These are flexible, high-value degrees that fit your goals and schedule. Visit purdueglobal.edu to find out. This is your comeback.
All right, so what are we talking about? I mentioned a lot. We talked about it's over after 45. Talked about do you feel comfortable discussing sexuality, or what do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about relationships and kind of like dating because I kind of suck at it. I'm not the best.
Okay.
I've been in a long-term relationship.
You've been in?
Huh?
You've been in a long-term relationship?
Yes, the longest I was in was 13 years.
And how old are you again?
37.
13 years. Were you married?
No.
Any children?
No.
Were the long-distance relationship, were you guys living in the same city?
No, it wasn't a long-distance relationship. We were actually living together.
Okay. Why didn't you get married?
I don't think he was ready. I'm gonna say that. I'm sorry, I just don't want this to turn off. I don't think he was ready, to be honest with you. And that's the reason why I left the relationship, because I felt like he was just into being young, shopping, and clubbing. And I wanted something more serious. Same age.
You don't think he was ready? And what year did you discover that he wasn't ready?
Well, I mean, after 13 years and there's no
And in what year, what I'm trying to figure out, in what year did you come to the realization that he wasn't ready?
I would say maybe 10 years into the relationship.
You know how crazy that sounds?
It does. I mean, I was in a relationship very young. I was in a relationship from the age of 17, so.
But you weren't in a marriage.
Right.
Why? Okay, if you want to date, you ladies gonna have to get comfortable answering questions about your poor work history.
Okay, I'm open to that.
I'm saying this because if you want to get a job, a wife is a job.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna go sit down with a prospective employer. You got questions for him, you got standards for him. He's gonna ask you, why were you with somebody for 13 years and you say he wasn't ready? Were you ready?
Yeah, definitely I was ready. I
mean, what year?
I would say after the 10-year mark, because I was young. You know, I was more focused on my career as I still am today. I realized that I loved him, I was in love, and I was ready to move forward. Say that again?
Where did you go to college?
No, I didn't go to college, actually.
And then what's your career?
I process payroll for a living.
That's not a career.
It's not a career?
It's a job.
I find it to be a career. I mean, it pays well. I've been doing it for 8 years.
You can call it what you want.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you paid hourly?
Yeah.
That's a job.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Yeah, a career is something that has upward mobility and usually requires secondary education.
Well, my career does require secondary
you can call it what you want to, man. You can call
it. You.
See, why are things like this important? Because women aggrandize things that are normal. My mother worked in a factory. That wasn't a career. She made more money than a lot of people who had careers, but it wasn't a career. So when you say I'm focused on my career, I'm wanting to hear attorney, accountant, physician, something where I want to hear things that require focus.
Well, payroll does require focus.
No, ma'am, that requires payroll, ma'am, does not require. Okay, if you don't want to look, are there other women who do payroll who are married?
Of course, everyone in my career.
Damn well, it doesn't preclude marriage. See, if you were a brain surgeon, a cardiac surgeon, or an oncologist, or a neonatal surgeon, somebody who worked long hours, then you could talk about your career being first, because you'd have the money, the prestige, and the social gravitas. You got an hourly job that you have to take some courses for, but it's just a job.
Okay.
So it's nothing to put marriage aside for.
That's interesting.
Well, if it's not, then why are women who were payroll, what's your proper title?
Say it again?
What's your proper title?
A payroll officer.
Payroll officer. Then why are female payroll officers married?
Well, a lot of women that I've worked with have met their husbands in college, and then they just pursued a relationship and ended up getting.
Why are they married?
I mean, every woman wants to be married. Who wouldn't want to commit?
You can be too.
Huh?
You could be too.
If I found the right man that was respectful.
No, ma'am. You're not a wife.
Why? Why do you say that?
Well, because you were with somebody for 13 years and didn't require marriage. That's why.
So you think a woman should require marriage?
I think wives require marriage.
And how would she require it? I would love to hear that from you.
Well, she doesn't fucking live with
you're teaching me something.
Because she doesn't kick it with somebody for 13 weeks, let alone 13 years, and live with a man without. Y'all was shacking up, right?
Yes.
You were pretending that you were playing husband and wife, but you didn't get the ring, you didn't get the social credit.
Mm-hmm. There was a ring, but I didn't really feel like the ring was something that I could mention, because if your mom buys the ring for you and you give it to me, that doesn't count, right?
Well, what kind of woman would be with a man whose mama got to buy her a ring?
Well, she bought the ring because she got kind of tired of the situation.
What kind of woman would be with a man whose mama buys a ring?
Well, that's why I'm not with him, right? Because that's actually what made me leave him. The fact that his mama would get involved.
But if a higher level man, a husband, would not accept a woman who would accept a man whose mama had to buy a ring. So you're not a wife.
I wouldn't say that.
No, it's okay.
Not all for that. You can't just say that all for that situation.
Yes, I can. Oh, ma'am, trust me. Everything about you screams not a wife.
Oh my God.
Damn.
Man, 13 years.
8,000 people watching this. Come on, Kevin.
Ma'am, you lived with somebody for 13 years.
I sent him this video. Hopefully he's watching so he can be embarrassed of himself as well. I'm not a wife because I was with someone for 13 years and didn't require to be married.
Well, that's one thing. Well, you're not a wife. That's just an outcome of it. Were you raised to be a wife?
Well, yeah, actually. I have a mother and father that were married. I was raised with a mother and father that was married.
No.
Yes.
Were you raised? No, your mother and father were married. Were you raised to be a wife?
I believe I was raised to be a wife.
Okay, if you were raised to be a wife, then how is it that you could accept a man who did not want to marry you? How could you move into a man's house if you didn't have his last name?
It was actually my apartment.
I don't care. How could you accept women who are wives don't go away with a man who doesn't change their last name and put a ring on it?
I can agree to that. And that's what a part of my growth was, to realize that, to be honest with you.
But if you were raised to be a wife, there wouldn't be any growth necessary.
Well, you know what it is? I have to be honest. I'm an enabler. You know, I actually didn't take my concerns and what I wanted in life and put that as a priority. And it takes time sometimes for some women.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No.
No?
You were raised to be a single modern woman. You were raised to be a worker. I mean, you picked a man who was beneath you. He moved into your house. 2,000 years ago, would that work?
No.
Then why does it work today? Because you got a payroll clerk job? Payroll officer job?
Wow.
That's a fair question.
You're right. I can't even go against what you're saying. You're absolutely right.
So why didn't you guys have kids?
Well, I don't want to have kids unless I'm married. And if you don't want to marry me, why would I have a child?
So why were you laying up having sex with this man for 13 years in your house?
I had a sexual appetite that I wanted to please.
With a lower level man.
Correct.
Could you get a higher level one though?
Of course. Absolutely.
Sure about that.
Could you get a higher level man to do more than just have sex with you?
Yes.
You could get a higher level man to marry.
Of course. I'm just not open to relationships because I'm afraid. I feel like sometimes my
Stop. Do you listen to the bullshit that's coming out of your mouth? Because it should make your breath stink. You actually sat here and said that you could get a higher level man. You could get a higher level man to have more than sex with you. You get a higher level man to actually marry you. So you're trying to tell us that you openly accepted a lower level man. For what reason?
I mean,
if what you say is true, then why would you accept a lower level man? You could get a higher level man to marry you.
I wasn't thinking that way when I was a young girl, but I'm a grown woman now, and it's.
What makes you think you can get a higher level man? What higher level man is actively vetting you to become his wife?
I have many, actually. I have many.
What?
Y'all hear this shit?
Yeah.
This is the delusion.
What's the delusion? What makes it delusional? The
you
fact
have
that
many. Excuse me. I'll tell you. You say you have many high-level men vetting you right now to be their wife.
Yeah.
Most women. Okay. How many?
I'm gonna say about 3.
How old is the oldest?
45.
How old is the youngest?
He's about 26.
He's not a higher level man.
Well, I mean,
no. See, guys, look at the hearts. Graduated college, 45. How much does a 45-year-old make?
About 150,000.
What does he do for a living?
He's a skyscraper.
The fuck is that?
Say again.
Oh man.
Say again. He does what?
I say he's a skyscraper. That's what I said.
What does that mean?
What is that?
Well, let's just simplify it. He
architect.
He puts elevators into buildings.
You know, a skyscraper is a building.
Well, that's the work he does, sir. That's what he considers himself. That's the job title that he gave, and that's what I'm giving you.
And how long have you been seeing this man?
About 6 months.
How many children does he have?
She lying
2.
now, fucking.
Has he been married before?
Right.
But he has 2 kids. How many baby mamas?
2.
Right. So he's a skyscraper. 2 kids, 2 different women, and you're in New York?
Yeah.
Making 150, so that's roughly 75,000. Anywhere else? And then a 26-year-old went to college. What does he do for a living?
Well, he joined NYPD, so he's actually in classes for that now, which isn't a lot of money because they make probably about 45 a year.
And how are you calling him a high level man?
Well, I go with the intelligence and how you treat me. I'm not gonna go by your salary because at the end of the day, I
don't give a shit what you.
It be clipping itself every hour it clip. I thought you was going to jump back on. What the hell you had going on? You had to put the baby to sleep? But every hour this shit be cutting.
That's not what the
off.
world goes by.
People just hop back on.
I'm listening to you because I got on here to get some knowledge from you, you know? So I'm going to listen to what you got to say.
Well, all we got to do is look at your life. You make up your own definitions.
Yeah.
You make up your own rules. You call shit what you want them to.
I thought you was getting ready.
And my question is, when you retire at 65, when you retire at retirement age 65, are you gonna have your your $2.4 million you're gonna need between 65 and 85?
No.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna sit here and say yes.
Then who's gonna pay for you?
Well, I mean, I have goals in life that I'm working on.
Yeah, ma'am, you're 37. Who's gonna pay for you? I asked you, when you get to be 65 and life is on the way being over, there is no more goals in life. You're a senior citizen. Who's going to pay for you? No husband, no kids. Who's going to pay?
Oh, you a substitute teacher?
Well, it's
Oh, okay, we got a Kevin Samuels moment. You a substitute teacher? I'm a substitute. Now is that considered a job? Twitch. My Twitch comment, yeah. Yes. Is that a job or career? Teacher is a career in my book. That's a career. Let's clap it up. Miss Cheetah, substitute teacher. Not a nail technician. Not a hairstylist. She has a career. Career. No cap. What grade? What grade you a substitute teacher for? Nah, substitute is wild. Let's go. I'm on my way. Now I just need to meet a lawyer, a doctor, and a dentist. K through 8. K through 8. So what's that? Elementary school and middle school. Okay. And you substitute every day? Hold on. You substitute every day, or like you just go in? Correct. That's lit. That is fucking lit. Clap it up. You know, I have never. I ain't never like been to a club or met a girl like, yo, what's up, shorty? You look good. What you doing? She said, hey, I'm a teacher. That's a new one. See, I cut the beard. I'm meeting new people. I cut the beard now. I meet a substitute teacher. And I was just thinking about growing my beard back too. Let's see. Changed up the substitute teacher. So you got papers to grade and stuff. You gotta go in tomorrow. You definitely got a bedtime. Where you at, Miss Cheetah Print? Where you from? Where you at? Where you live? You ain't gotta tell me where you live. Just where you at. Where you from? Or do I need to look you up? Let me look you up. Let's type you in. Miss Cheetah Print. Okay. You're a woman of God. All right. You know, my son Tarzan and cut it. That's probably how you got the live. Okay. Okay. Swaggy. They let you wear your nose. Come on, don't do this to me. Yeah, follow her back. Yo. Smooth the goon. What's the word, my boy? My boy Smooth Gouda. What gym you at? LA Fitness? Niggas trying to kill me. You at LA Fitness? BK live over here?
Whatever I have at that point, what I've done.
And when the money runs out,
right?
The money runs out, and you can't pay your rent. What happens?
I don't think it's going to get to that level.
Oh yeah, it will. Yes, it will. See, that's why I asked you. You're going to need your 2.4 million because you're going to have to live for 20 years. You're going to have to pay your rent. You're going to have to pay your utilities, groceries, elder care. Money runs out. If you don't have enough money and it runs out, that means you can't pay something. Your biggest bill is your rent. When you can't pay your rent, what happens? When anyone can't pay their rent, what happens?
They get evicted.
Right. Then where do you go?
I don't see my life like that.
I don't give a shit. Where do you go if you get evicted?
I mean, to the streets, a shelter.
Right, thank you. And see, this is why none of these women foresee being evicted on the street. They're not going to have the money because if you had a career, you should be able to take care of yourself because if you chose to be unmarried, that means you chose to take on the financial responsibilities by yourself. That means you got to pay for it. Mm-hmm. And if a man was in your position and couldn't pay for it, where would he end up?
Same place I'll end up, right on the streets.
But why do men understand this and y'all think you think, so you can't honestly, so let's just say in my scenario, you don't have the money. Let's just say you have half the money. Let's just say you got 1.2 million, which we know that's not true. Let's just say you got it. You can't work anymore.
Okay.
Where do you think it's going to come from? The money.
That's what retirement plans are for.
Ma'am, I don't care what you call it. It totals up to a certain amount of money.
Right.
If you got half of what you need, call it whatever you want to. Mm-hmm. Where's the other part gonna come from? See, I'm not laughing. I'm talking to a 40-year-old woman, and y'all are chuckling like this is a game.
It's not a game.
But you laugh.
No answer for it. There's no
Yeah,
answer.
it is. You mean you'll be eating cat food, dog food. You'll be homeless. You're in New York City. It's called the street. This world is not set up for average earning payroll officer women to live by themselves.
Well, I don't work for a little company, so.
I don't care. Do you make more than 6 figures?
No.
Do you make more than 90,000?
Yes.
Less than 100?
No.
Then what?
You make more than 90,000 a year?
Yes, I do.
Less than 100?
No, I do not.
Then you make 6 figures?
My love, I make 150,000.
This woman, I just asked you make 6 figures. She said no. You can get.
We on Instagram, and I don't know who's watching to be knowing my salary.
Nobody gives a shit what you make, man. It's $75,000 adjusted. That ain't no money in New York City.
I make no 75,000. I make 100.
Rent adjusted. I used to live in New York City, and I know how much it costs. I'm in New York City every month. Rent. How much is your rent? Rent is around $3,000 a month. That's $36,000 a year. So you can make 150. You still ain't gonna have enough money to live. You pay you pay federal tax, state tax, city tax. Mm-hmm. You're not talking to somebody who don't know what they're talking about.
I respect what you're saying.
Respect it or not, man, but the bottom line is you are choosing to be an unmarried woman out here. You better be able to pay for yourself between 65 and 85 because the government ain't doing it. There won't be Social Security. Whatever you make, whatever you invest is what you got to live on. And if you run out of money, just like if we run out of money, you will be on the street.
No, I have a lot of resources. I highly doubt that.
Exactly. They always think somebody else. This is why I always think somebody else is going to pay for it. A lot of resources, but the one resource you don't have is a husband and family. And that's my ultimate point. You lived with a man for 13 years and wasted 13 years of building a network and a family and the security and the social safety net. So now you got to talk this shit like you got a career and you're making money. You got all these resources. And you're just a chick with a payroll officer job. Congratulations.
I mean, I will congratulate myself because actually,
of course you will. Of course you will. They always congratulate themselves because man, it ain't gonna work. Congratulate yourself if you know you're gonna have your retirement money when you're at 65. Until then, there is nothing to be congratulated on. But see, this is what happens when we give 8th place trophies. And we tell everybody that they're a winner and everybody that there's a queen. We tell women that don't matter and they think that they won't be the one. They can't comprehend of a world to where they're gonna lose. Man, every day I talk to women in your position.
Right.
I don't think it's funny because I listen to women like yourself and y'all don't understand how dire of a situation you're in. That's how blind y'all are.
I'm not blind and I'm not dumb and I'm not stupid. I do have things on the table that I know I'm going to be okay.
Mm-hmm. Investments? So things on the table, you come from money?
No, but I'm going to have a nice big check when I'm done with my lawsuit, so I'm okay.
Oh, a lawsuit?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm okay. Yeah, I have my own organization. I do contracts on the side. So...
No.
Not even worth it.
No.
Not even worth
tolerance.
It. Hustle and flow. I'm gonna be all right. Okay. They always got some otherworldly plan. And understand, the thing that works is marry a man, join families, build a network, build a family unit, have backup, share expenses. But no, this is why I don't have any sympathy for modern women. You want it this way, enjoy. So when you got to get out and have lawsuits and safety, okay, knock yourself out. Okay. Now, whenever I ask, are you going to have your money to retire on? The answer is always no, but then the conversation goes on. Then what? Then all of a sudden they got all these lawsuits and everything else. Well, what happened? You need to bounce back on, man. Look, ladies, why is it so many women walk around like life is a joke? It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's not a game.
Why are you so egotistical?
Because your mama.
Damn. Look at you. You are.
Because your mama. If you're going to talk shit to me, get your big ass on camera first. That's why. You gonna step to me to talk shit? Get on camera first. Oh no. Why are you so egotistical? Why are you so egotistical? Come on, Miss Renee. Jump your ass back on here. If you want to talk to me, don't hide off camera though. If you want to talk to me, get on camera. Don't get off camera and then think you're gonna say some shit like that. Now, you want to get on camera and bring the smoke? Bring it. I'll even invite you. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you get on here acting a fool, it's gonna be a bad day for you. See, I got a good memory. I got a good memory. Yeah, I got a good memory. Come on. Right. Uh-oh. Ding dong. Ding dong. Doorbell. Doorbell. Oh, she didn't want to get back on. No, don't be in the don't be in the dark.
Oh, let me get something.
Don't be in the
you
dark.
want light?
Oh yes. You want to talk.
Yes, I do.
How old are you?
I am 40.
Okay, first of all, you're 40. Are you married or are you single?
Then you gotta get your Wi-Fi together.
I'm married. I'm married.
Say again, you broke up. Define egotistical. Define egotistical.
You.
No. Define egotistical. You can't say me. You use the word. Now please define it for the audience.
When I bring up the word egotistical, your face is right next to it. Like,
okay. So look, I'm gonna no. See, this is what's gonna happen.
You come off as a man that.
So this is what's gonna happen, chick. Either we're gonna do it my way. I'm trying to give you an opportunity, but if you want to go that way, I can do this without you. Yeah, because you're not talking. So you can either see. This is when these women who just like to talk. So you can either answer the question. Yep. Gave you an opportunity. Feel sorry for your husband. See, what you do is you call women on their bullshit, and what's the first thing to come out of their mouth? Shame, insults, guilt, the need to be right. Sign language. There you go. Bring you back on, give you an opportunity to sit down and have a conversation. But see, you are not, you throw that shit out there, but they can't stand on it. So we don't need you for that. We've heard this shit enough of our lives. She wasn't expecting me to ask her to define a word. Now what? He actually want me to know what I'm talking about. Zippity-doo-dah. No, man. You're gonna have to stand on what you say. Stand on your disrespect, but at least be able to define it. You're gonna have to do better than that.
The 2026 Chevy Equinox is ready for your daily drives, weekend getaways, and everything in between. Plenty of cargo space, plus a big touchscreen that keeps all your tech right where you need it. It's more than an SUV. It's your Equinox. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
Braun Series 9 Pro Plus. Cutting it close has never felt so comfortable.
When it's hard to know what to believe.
These dino nuggets are 0% real dinosaur.
It's easy to believe in nothing. You can believe in better with Stonyfield Organic because we make yogurt without using toxic pesticides with milk from pasture-raised cows. That's more to believe.
Looking for new furniture at huge discounts? Shop Ashley's President's Day sale, where you can shop the season's top styles with hot buys.
People are devious to right.
Tonight's caller is 36, divorced with a 10-year-old son, and says she wants stability, marriage, and real commitment. She believes she brings value to relationships, but feels like she never gets the same energy back in return. She talks about cooking, mindset, effort, and doing her part, but when Kevin starts digging in her past marriage, her divorce, and the choices she made along the way, the conversation takes a serious turn. Instead of talking about feelings and fantasies, Kevin breaks it down with logic, responsibility, and real-life consequences. From therapy to co-parenting to whether going back to her child's father makes more sense than starting over. Nothing gets avoided in this call.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Hold on, let me turn my TV down so I can hear you. Okay.
That would be wise.
Yeah.
All right. What do you got for me?
So, now that you're talking about competence, I feel like I've brought some value to relationships. I just feel like the value that I bring is not necessarily reciprocated in a way.
Okay.
You're speaking earlier about what you have to offer. I feel like, yeah, I can cook. I don't have a cookbook, but I got some good recipes under my belt. And I got a pretty good head on my shoulders. I think it's just the choices that I've been making when it comes to men. And that's no fault of my own. I can't blame men for the choices that I've made. So just to kind of, that's where I'm at right now. I'm single.
How old are you? How old are you?
I'm 36.
Okay. Do you have any children?
I have one son. I have a 10-year-old.
All right. What do you want?
I want stability. I want a solid, pretty much.
Do you want to be married? Do you want to be married?
I do. I was married before. To have another union would be good.
Were you married to your son's father?
Yes.
How long were you guys married?
We were married for almost 5 years.
And why did you guys split?
We split because the relationship was unhealthy. We just weren't getting along.
Okay.
I felt like he wanted to be married. I felt like it was the right thing to do because I think we were kind of pressured by both sides of the family.
Were you pregnant?
I was pregnant, yes. So
did you guys get any? How long were you together before you got pregnant?
About almost a year. It wasn't that long.
Did you guys get any kind of counseling while you were married?
We did. We got counseling, but I feel like the counseling sessions were biased because a lot of the things I was bringing up to the attention of the therapist, it was almost like sides were being taken. So I just felt like he was coming.
And it was obviously biased against you.
Right. He was biased against me.
You know, that's not accurate.
Yeah.
Therapists key in on the most problematic of the two and go there first. But if I had $1 for every time a woman tells me that they went into therapy and felt like the therapist was biased, I'd have a whole lot of dollars.
Right.
What would the therapist have to gain from being biased?
He has really nothing to gain. He's getting paid either way. So
Right.
He's getting paid.
But that's what you said. You felt like the therapy was biased, so there was a justification to end therapy sooner or not listen.
That's what I was feeling at the time, but now that I've matured and then I look at the perspective of it, like you're saying, it doesn't necessarily...
One thing I wanted to ask you, I don't know if you realize how many times you said, I feel. I'm going to say something that's going to be tough. You need to prepare for it. You're a middle-aged woman. I'm tired of hearing middle-aged women talk about how you feel all the time. You need to grow up and think. And the world has allowed women to be in their emotions, which are mutable and always changing.
Mm-hmm.
Go back to therapist. I feel like he was being biased. But what do you think? Do you think he was just keying in on the most problematic area and doing triage? Saying as though he had no money to gain, no dog in the fight. What do you think?
I think he was taking the facts at hand and he was basing his assessments and the therapy that he was offering on what was on the table, not on the emotional aspect, but the facts.
So, if you'd have thought that way then, what would have likely happened?
I think I would have processed the therapy a little bit differently. Maybe use those tools to repair the marriage. I feel like there's things that I could have done more.
I'm doing some reaction right now to OG
to process that information, to apply it to our marriage.
This nigga's,
but it was like after therapy was over and we kind of stopped going to the sessions, it was like the marriage just continued to tank.
Who stopped going to the sessions?
we're having like verbal spats and they're
right. But
working, so we just stopped.
But there's usually a precipitation. So my point is this: had you thought instead of felt, and had you valued your marriage and your relationship and wanted to save it versus divorce, we've made it very easy for people to leave now. Okay, fine. But now you're a mother of one divorced out here. And if you want to have a relationship with a man, again, you're going to have the same messy, chaotic pieces. People are imperfect.
Right.
This is why I'm a fan of actually working through what you have with somebody you make a baby with, because the reality is, man, most men do not want to take on another man's child. Did you know that?
I'm starting to get that a lot more. I'm starting to really understand that. The last relationship I was in, he kind of made that very apparent, very clear,
So where's your child's father?
In my head.
Where's your child's father?
Pardon me?
Where's your child's father? Ex-husband.
Oh, he's very active in my child's life. He lives 10 minutes from me, and I see him
Is
every
he
single
remarried?
day. Pardon me?
Is he remarried?
No.
When you gonna go apologize to him?
Oh, what up, girl?
I don't know. I got a wild
What's the
idea.
word?
This is gonna be kind of crazy. You know the man you decided to lay down and create a life with, that you see every day? Why don't you go back and live with him and work it out? Instead of trying to do this shit over and over again with new guys who ain't gonna marry you. And they got nothing invested in your son. How about that?
He lives with his parents, so I don't want to move to his parents' house, but
Okay. Well, ma'am, you picked it.
I did. I'm not bashing him.
So instead of he moved to his parents, there's no due respect. Were you guys living in a house together when you were married?
We were, yes.
I've been chilling.
Is he having any kind of mental problems or anything like that right now?
Thing.
No.
Like I'm an electrician.
And he could move into your house with your son and put his family back together. I know it's crazy to think that the person who made a baby with have more of an interest in making sure that your son,
man, what's up?
And his son had the best outcome.
What's been going on? What you got
versus
going on in life?
Random guys coming through the house just to have interactions with you,
my
knowing
podcast
they don't want to
live
stay
stream
for
part is I ain't seen you in a while. Facts.
Just a thought.
The podcast
Just a thought.
thing,
especially since you can honestly say
some
today,
like research,
you didn't really give therapy
to bring up
an open
tomorrow.
shot. But it sounds to me that he's still reasonable enough with you to where he's co-parenting
You got kids?
He is.
Well, then what do you want?
Damn, it's been a minute.
Do you want love, romance?
Still
do
no
you want a
kids,
soulmate? Is that what you want?
I do.
You don't want no kids?
Then go watch a goddamn Disney movie. You're a mother. You get duty.
Nigga said, watch a
That's what you get. You
Disney
get duty. Duty to your son, duty to your husband, duty to your family. The women who came before you guys understood that they needed to add a duty to everyone else, not just their fifis.
Right.
So thank you for at least being honest. But man, Western romance and ideas like that are
What's up,
notions
man?
for
You single?
girls.
What's going on?
Not women.
Talk to me. What you do? What you doing?
Because
you're a lawyer.
You're still young enough to where
unless I'm married. That's
and fortunate enough to where, regardless, he's not gone anywhere. You haven't gone
seeing
anywhere.
Somebody was going.
I'm always a big proponent of going back, especially with what we're about to start seeing now. I don't know what state do you live in?
What you do for work?
I'm in California. I'm in
I'm gonna
Los
say you got to
Angeles.
be in California. You got to be in California. And what we're about to start seeing anyway. Just think about it. Think about it, because your son is how old? 6?
He's 10.
10. So he'll be out of the house in 8 years, and you'll be 44. Okay. 1 in 4 black women will marry. You had yours already.
Be married by what age should a woman be married by?
If
That's
you don't
a question for tomorrow.
remarry, what does the rest of life look like?
What age should a woman?
A lot of
be
traveling.
married by? a woman.
A lot of traveling. What do you do for a living?
I'm an accountant at a law firm.
Oh, you
Okay,
drive
so you make
trucks?
good money, decent money.
18-wheeler type shit. Okay.
How much are you gonna need to retire on?
So you on the road now?
At Georgia Power, we're proud to power the people who power our state. From the home to the office and
like
everywhere in
8:30.
between, we're here for you. That's why we froze base rates last year. So you have more predictability, stability, and money in your pocket. You work hard,
Why
so we're
not?
working hard for you.
Like
Energy you
marriage?
can trust,
Like
at a
building a
cost you
family?
can depend on. Georgia Power, we're here for
That's
Georgia.
an age
We're here
a
for
woman At
you.
least.
Crispy, crunchy shrimp meal deal.
Cause how old? Like that's just like saying, all right, she could be 50 and
Look,
get
when it
married.
comes to my
cool,
hair,
but
I don't
how
have a
she
lot of
gonna
time for
build
both.
that?
Garnier Color Sensation
gonna
Root
build a
Touch-Up,
family with her
100%
husband.
gray coverage, baby.
Like
Stay
by
tuned
50,
for some
she probably
insane
can't
girl
have
math
kids.
with me, Lisa
Or the
Rinna.
risk
And
factor is
yes,
high
it's
when having a
couture,
kid that
honey.
age.
Look at the pack.
When you get married to
Excuse
your
me,
husband,
I have
you
some
want to
things
build.
I'd like to say.
Hoppers is Pixar's funniest movie ever.
Now we party.
Grab your friends because
You want to raise the kid together
To
in a
withhold my
household. You wanna
expenses,
build.
probably at
So,
least
yeah, I
$6
think
grand
there
a
is an
month.
age-
You know, to stay afloat,
age
at
for
least.
having a
So
baby. I
that's
think she.
72 a year.
But
All
age for
right,
marriage, not
72
really.
a year.
I'm talking about marriage. I'm not talking
15
about
years,
an
you're
age for
talking
getting
about
married.
1.5,
She could
1.6.
get married at 70
Yeah.
if she want to.
Are you on track to make that?
I'm talking
To
about
stack that?
marriage,
Liquid?
the essence of
1.6
marriage, like
liquid?
finding a
I
husband,
got a ways to go.
marrying him,
I've got a ways to
having
go.
Are you on
kids,
track?
raising the kid,
Uh-uh.
sharing income.
No.
I'm
You
not
can't do-
talking about
no,
we both
you're not on track to
retired
stack
and we
1.6
just
liquid.
trying to
No.
fill a void in life. I'm retired, you retired.
See, at some
I'm
point
just
it does become a massive
traveling the world and enjoying
So,
my life, but I
either
feel
you
like
decrease
something's
your
missing,
standard of
and,
living
and you
and
feel
live
like
the rest of your
something's
life and
missing,
die
and now we
alone.
get married.
Or you choose to work with the man you chose to reproduce with, and you guys
All right, you stuck on this.
build some similar to their
I'm
life
talking about
together. Partner
marriage
practically
is
like every other human being
married,
did
getting
in
married.
the court of time.
Let me
I
pause
mean,
this.
there's love stories of
Let me pause this. Getting married. You could get married to give somebody their green card. Am I right? You could get married for a whole bunch of reasons. But marriage, the intertwining of families. Your mother becomes my mother. My grandmother is not your grandmother. We have kids together. My income is your income. We build together. We get our first house together. We finally, no, me or you don't want a family van, but guess what? We need one. We get our first family van together. Marriage. There's a limit on that. If she's 42 and let's say I'm 47 and she's 42, we could still get married. But that building, like having your first kid, a woman having her first kid at 42 and a man having it at 47, is that fair on the kid? But I'm saying, I don't want to say that, but that's like, you're going to be 42, 52 when the kid is 10, 62 when the kid is 20. You get what I'm saying? And no older siblings. It's just, well, there's not necessarily an older sibling, but 62. I'm talking about an age for marriage where, like, the perfect marriage, yeah. I think, this is what I think. I'm going to still ask this again tomorrow, but I think for women, a woman, the perfect age to get married and build a family, I think 26, 27. 26, 27 is the age I feel like a woman should get married and start a family. She's already done with her career, her college. I think she should be done with college by then. Should be well in her career already, probably a year or two in. Also, let's not forget that your job to propose. So technically, also let's not forget that's your job too. That's your job to propose. Okay, so technically that would be on you as a man, right? Yeah. So if a man doesn't propose, that does that. Listen, women. I keep saying this too though, but marriage don't. We men don't benefit off of marriage. It's not like we go on dates and be like, oh, this is the girl I'm gonna propose to. That's reasonable. How many men you know are prepared to be married by then? If you find the right girl, listen, it's our job to propose, but it's a woman's job to have the credentials to make us want to propose. It's a woman's job to make herself that girl to that nobody wants to lose. You gotta make it so that man don't want to lose you. That man want to always keep you. Nowadays, the modern girl, they're selfish. They're selfish. It's all about what you could do for me. I don't care if I like you. If you broke, don't talk to me. It's a whole bunch of selfish stuff that making guys don't want to marry you. Like nobody wants to be wife or tied down to that type of mentality. At least no guys. We don't want that. We don't need a girl that just say, give me what you could do for me, me, make me happy wife, happy life. I'm the prize. We don't want that shit. That's just work. We gotta work, then we gotta come home and work on this. It's too much work. You gotta be pleasant. So if a girl could be sexy, we could want to fuck with her, we could even like her, but wife? When you say wife, we don't think about, oh, if it don't work, we get a divorce. Nah, when we think about wife, this be like, yo, this is my wife. Like, you get what I'm saying? What was you doing at 27? Honestly, you was ready to get married. I was just getting out of jail. I got locked up when I did my first bid, 8 years. I got locked up when I was 19. Came out when I was 28. I was already 27, and I ain't gonna lie. I still had my 19 mentality. When I came home at 27, I still was doing things that I was supposed to get out my system at 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and so on. So when I first came home, like at 27, I still was, well, I've already buying liquor, but I still was like, you know what I'm saying? Still living like I'm 21. I didn't. I guess I don't know if I could explain it. But the things that I should have did at 21, when I hit 21, I was doing at 27. If you get my drift. So I came at 27. 27, I didn't have a young mind. I still was mature, but life was still life into me. Then by 30, I had my first kid at 30. You know what I'm saying? Had my second kid at 32. I was, you know what I'm saying? I'm late. I'm late. But the average guy, if I never got locked up, cause I got locked up, I was in my second semester of college when I got locked up for my 8 years. Now, see, I never got locked up and I was flying straight. By 24, I would have graduated college. I would have graduated college, started my career, 25, 26, 27. By 26, probably by college, I probably would have had my eye on somebody. 26, 27, by 27, 28, I would have been partied out already. I would have been partied out. I still probably would have went out, hang out with the fellas, but I would have been party out. I would have had a relationship, and I would have been working on it. But that's not the way the cards fell for me. At 27, I was just hitting my party stage. Most men do, so that way of thinking. Most men do, so that way of thinking doesn't come into play until later, or they are forced to grow up due to certain circumstances. Yeah. But even though, let me tell you something. I got uncles that never been locked up. I got friends that never been locked up, and they ain't think about marriage. At least that's not. I don't discuss it with them, but they're not married. They don't care about it. They don't too much care about it. It's like if I'm happy, they just want to be happy. They don't care about marriage. Happiness is more important to them than marriage. Now, if making you happy, because girls is the only one that want to evolve. They be happy and be like, how could I be more happy? Oh, this made me happy. How could this make me even more happy? Like, and to the point where it gets to marriage. Now, if I like you enough, even love you enough to make you more happy, then I'll get the hint. And I'll be like, you know what? Let me make her happy. Let me surprise her. I just want to see her smile when I say, hey, be my wife. It ain't for us. Trust me, it is not for us. We do not benefit as men. We don't benefit off a marriage. So at 25, if at 26, 27, say I didn't go get locked up, and I found the girl that I didn't want to let go, I would marry her. Exactly. So I put in age on when you find happiness. No, there's no age on it. I'm just saying, when is the ideal? There's no age. I'm just asking, when should a girl get married? Like, when is the perfect age? That's all I'm asking. I already know that you could get married whenever. Old people get married. You could get married whenever. She could already have her kids. Hey, what if her first marriage didn't work out? What if his first marriage didn't work out? And y'all got y'all money, y'all retired, you got your little house, and she got her own, and y'all combined, and y'all just living out the rest of y'all days in happiness. Yeah, that could be possible. I'm just saying, when is the ideal, like, yeah, like, time frame, like, when is the ideal time to get married to your husband, get your honeymoon, have a kid, birth the kid, you know what I'm saying? Stacking bread for the future. Put a tuition aside for the kid. The reason why I say 27, because when your daughter or son is 20, you 40, 47, that's a great age. They going off to college. 47 is still young. There's beautiful women at 47 still if you keep yourself up. So 27, you have a kid. You got your career going on. It's a great age. It's a great age. I'm still gonna ask that tomorrow, even though we discussed it. But you gave me something to think about. But when is a good age? When is what age? A man or female get married? Yeah. some damn edits. Yeah. I need to do some damn edits. So exactly. But yeah. Tomorrow's about to be another lit situation. I'm about to call it. So tomorrow, yo, tune in. Matter of fact, shoot me a number. I'll chop it up with you on the text. I'm about to wrap this up. Go through some push-ups and some Baki and edit. But everybody make sure y'all follow me, man, on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, man. And tune in tomorrow. Alright, that's it for that. But now we still over here with my Twitch guys.
Well, when we're in an agrarian economy, people weren't in love.
I should have told everybody
They
to
had
come over
responsibilities. Why did they have so many kids? Because they had to have people working.
Right.
These are first world issues, man. And my thing is, a lot of women are told, if you're not happy, you better be by yourself. I'm against that. I don't care about your happiness. I care about duty and respect.
Mm-hmm.
Did he at least respect you?
There was parts where he did not, but for the most part, yes, he respected me. Yes.
Well, ma'am, he married you after he found out you guys were pregnant?
3 months after my son got here, we decided to get married. Yes.
Right. So he married you. Okay, well, I think duty and respect matter more than love. Love comes later. Unfortunately, he's still open and available to talk to you. I mean, I think you may look at this really differently if a year from now you looked up and he actually has a new wife.
I think so.
Well, then call him, apologize, and say, we need to talk. Novel concept. Hey, big head, we need to talk. You know that therapy stuff that we had when we was married? I kind of wasn't in the right headspace. And I look back and I probably could have done some things better. I could have did this. I could have did that. You might just be amazed that he may say, you know what? I could have did some things better too. You know, I've been thinking maybe we should try this again. I think your son would like it. You ain't doing nothing else. Let's be real, you ain't doing nothing else.
No, I'm not.
Ain't nothing else coming. And so people can get mad at me all day long, say I'm not romantic, but anyway, just think about it. Have a glass of wine. You're an accountant. Get your abacus out and start calculating. You know how this works, Chica. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
All right, listen, before you click off, let me talk to you.
My son Kevin Samuels is a different breed, though. I ain't gonna cap to you. Rest in peace, that man. All right, let's get to the talking scene. Rest in peace, that man. He's definitely a different type of guy. Let me see. Let me go on CapCut. Yo. Damn, is CapCut gonna get on? What's up, CapCut? There we go. Fine, still fix some known issues, improve training experience. We think it. No, where's is this it? Yep.
Why do men cheat on women they love and risk losing the relationship for a woman they don't see themselves being with? Why?
This is gonna be a good one.
No, he chimed him in. Oh, Lord.
It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, you got your whole girl. Yeah, pull up. That one. What's up? Nah, she finished. She was just getting on my ass about goddamn kids and shit. Go ahead, get the popcorn. Get the popcorn. This is gonna be a show. Being a nigga, how being there late? I'm over here trying to elaborate. So yeah, would that relationship work? Oh.
Yeah, a woman would make a relationship if they're getting everything they want. A woman,
but she's not getting a nut.
I mean, there's different ways a woman can get a nut. It don't have to.
Actually, all right. So now I gotta plug in this. Import 1372 1373. Open. No. There you go. How were you when you was in high school? You don't know a man, man.
Okay, so she joined.
Yeah.
Ashley. Yeah, I see you in the comments. Yes, please, so we can see you. Yes, chime in.
A nigga can't goddamn. I felt this by your sister. She said I deserve to be cheated. I don't deserve.
Okay, we're going.
I'm a good guy for real. And I look out for anybody that know you.
Should be after we get done talking to Ashley, then
I'll be wanting to do it. Anything. I don't care how people feel about it. If they think it's ill, don't eat no big McDonald's. No, McDonald's got the new spicy chicken sandwich. We in there. Fuck you mean? I'm just that spontaneous. I just do things like that all the time. So I think that would be good for a girl that's not. Well, I think I'll even out right here, and I'll be like, "Yo, we out."
The thing is, right? So like sponsors, like what you saying, like dating almost. It's like at the end of the night, what are we doing now?
No, this is my girl.
Going home with a bed, because
I'm trying to smash. What are you talking about? I'm very simple, actually.
Smash though, like is that the thing? Is that a thing?
Like what? Sitting right here, and I'll be like, "Yo, we out." So hold on, it's still going on. So that means. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So surprises, and I like to have not get out. But actually,
smash though, like is that the thing? Is that a thing?
Like what do you mean by what smash? Is that a thing? Oh. Well, I think I'll even out for a girl that's not so spontaneous, but like to have fun. So like a girl that be like, hey, I ain't all that, but I do like surprises and I like to have fun. I'll probably be her type because I'm gonna tell you what, I'll be sitting right here and I'll be like, yo, we out.
The thing is, right? So like sponsors, like what you saying, like dating almost.
Yeah, she got a menu and it look good. We going to Red Lobster. If anything I see that I want to do, I do it. I'll be want to do it. Anything, you know. I don't care how people feel about it. I don't care if they think it's ill. Don't eat no McDonald's. No, McDonald's got the what? The new spicy chicken sandwich. We in there. Fuck you mean? But I'm just that spontaneous. I just do things like that all the time.
I mean, yeah, like you know.
So I think that would be good for a girl that's not. Well, I think I'll even out for a girl that's not so spontaneous, but like to have fun. So like a girl that be like, hey, I ain't all that, but I do like surprises and I like to have fun. I'll probably be that type because I'm gonna tell you, I'll be sitting right here and I'm like, yo, we out.
The thing is, right? So like sponsors, like what you saying, like dating almost. It's like at the end of the night, what are we doing now?
No, this is my girl.
Going home, going to bed.
No, I'm trying to smash. What are you talking about? I'm very sexual, actually.
What smash though? Like, is that the thing? Is that a thing?
Like, what do you mean by what smash? Is that a thing?
Uh-oh, you froze up.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Or has it been an hour yet?
Oh, she froze.
Nah, it's been an hour.
What that mean?
I think the live ends at every hour.
Mm.
They only let you go live for an hour.
Mm.
Telling you. What was your question though? Because I was over here playing.
I'm not paying attention.
Yeah, I agree. If someone is that insecure, they don't need a date. That's
That tastes so beautiful.
yeah, they
Would
said
you?
absolutely not.
What you think?
Who, me?
Yeah. In the medical field.
Like a brain surgeon?
No, not a brain surgeon.
Oh, your mama. I can breathe in any boy watching me from gunshot. Boy, oh, she's a brother. Like just have, you know what I always tell you, always enjoy yourself. Just enjoy yourself. Actually,
What's smash though? Like, is that?
What I mean?
the live ends at every hour.
Hmm.
They only let you go live for an hour. You said, so you saying what you do after we do spontaneous, then we gonna do what we want. It might be, I don't know. It might just eat a bison on the head. Or just might want to do a different position. I don't, listen. The thing about spontaneous shit is that it's not planned. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So, and I'm not a good planner. No, nigga might just eat a bison. It might, I don't know. Nigga might just eat the bison. Nigga might just eat the bison. It might, I don't know. It might, I don't know. Nigga might just eat the bison. Or just might want to do a different position. I don't, listen. I do things like that all the time.
I mean, yeah, like, you know.
So I think that would be good for a girl that's not. But I think I'll even out for a girl that's not so spontaneous, but like to have fun. So like a girl that be like, hey, I ain't all that, but I do like surprises and I like to have fun. I'm probably gonna tell you, because I'm gonna tell you what we. Actually,
What's smash though? Like, is that the thing? Is that a thing?
like, what do you mean by what smash? Is that a thing?
Uh-oh, you froze up.
Did she?
Mm-hmm.
Probably been an hour yet.
Oh, she froze.
Nah, it's been an hour.
What that mean?
The live ends at every hour.
Oh, go ahead, put my sister in. So they all come again.
I'm gonna be like planning a perfect date. How about we just, what do you like to do? And let's go do
She
it.
got something to say. My sister is funny.
Sometimes it's like just have, you know what I
There she
always
go.
tell you, always
Shoot.
enjoy yourself.
Hi,
Just enjoy
sister.
yourself.
Night, night,